Let us continue atomic spectrum. Now we will take sodium vapor lamp. We will take sodium vapor lamp. Sodium vapor lamp we are taking. In the sodium vapor lamp, the bulb part we are considering. In this bulb, sodium vapor is present. In this vapor, sodium vapor is present. Sodium vapor is present. Next, we will keep metal plates in order to give discharge. Here, negative plate we will keep. Here, positive plate we will keep. Positive plate, we are giving discharge, we are passing electricity. So bulb glows, sodium vapor lamp glows. So it is emitting radiation. It is emitting radiation. So sodium vapor lamp emits radiation. Then we will take a slit, we will take slit. Then we will take slit. This slit is a plane. In the plane, a tiny hole will be there. This sodium vapor lamp is coming out through this slit. It is passed through the prism. The emergent rays focused on photographic plate. The photographic plate is developed. The developed image is called a spectrum. The developed image is called a spectrum. In the developed image, at one place, yellow line is there. At one place, yellow line is there. Its wavelength is 5890 angstrom. It is called D1 line. And another place, another yellow line is there. For this wavelength is 5896 angstrom. This is, we can call it as a D2 line. Rest of the place is dark. Rest of the place is dark. Rest of the place is dark. It is a sodium spectrum. It is the sodium spectrum. Now, it is called a spectrum. This spectrum is obtained due to, or which is the source for this spectrum? Which is the source for this spectrum? Due to which we got this spectrum? Due to which we got this spectrum? That means which one gives this spectrum? Which one gives this spectrum? Do you say sodium is giving this spectrum, or what? Shall we say sodium, this sodium vapor gives this spectrum, shall we say? Shall we say this spectrum is obtained by sodium vapor, because this sodium vapor, this lamp is containing sodium vapor. On passing electricity, the sodium vapor emits radiation. Due to this radiation, we got this spectrum. Okay, due to this radiation only we got this spectrum. So which produces this spectrum? Which produces this spectrum? Due to which this spectrum is obtained? Due to which this spectrum is obtained? Which is the source for this spectrum? Which is the source for this spectrum? Shall we say sodium vapor is the source for this spectrum? Sir, you are saying that sodium vapor, due to sodium vapor we got this spectrum. Sir, that means we can call this spectrum as a sodium spectrum. Okay, we will call this spectrum as a sodium spectrum. We can call this is as a sodium spectrum. Why we can call this is as a sodium spectrum? Because this spectrum is obtained by sodium. Sodium gives this spectrum. Therefore, it is called sodium spectrum. Sir, now this sodium vapor contains atoms or molecules. Which one shall we say? Sodium vapor contains atoms or molecules. What do you say? Sodium vapor contains atoms or molecules? Sorry. Molecules means what are the types? What are the types possible for molecules? that we will see, which are considered under molecules. Types of molecules, if you see, one is called monoatomic molecule. One type is called monoatomic molecule. This word you see, this monoatomic molecule word you see, this word contains atom. Okay, this word contains atom. This monoatomic molecule word contains atom. Okay. And how many atoms means this word says mono. How many atoms means this word says mono. That is one. So this word says this molecule is made up of atoms. How many atoms? For that it says one. Okay. So monoatomic molecule means the molecule contains how many atoms? The molecule contains how many atoms? How many atoms shall we say? See that monoatomic molecule. Now this is the molecule. This molecule is made up of what? Atoms. This molecule is made up of atoms. How many atoms? Mono. Mono means what? One. So monoatomic molecule means that molecule contains how many atoms shall we say? Monoatomic molecule means this molecule contains how many atoms? What do you say? You think and say regarding this, how many atoms you think and say? Okay, you are saying that one atom. Sir, monoatomic molecules means each molecule contains one atom. Now we will take next type, diatomic molecules. So you know that diatomic molecules means each molecule contains two atoms. For this example, we'll see. We'll take hydrogen molecule. Hydrogen molecule. First letter of hydrogen is cap H, that we will write in capital letter. That is the symbol of hydrogen. This molecule comes under diatomic molecule. So this molecule contains two atoms. So that we will write H2. Likewise, nitrogen. Nitrogen is a diatomic molecule. That formula is N2. Next, oxygen is a diatomic molecule. That formula is O2. Next, chlorine is a diatomic molecule. That formula is F2. Next, chlorine is a diatomic molecule. That formula is Cl2. Next, bromine is a diatomic molecule. That formula is Br2. Then iodine is a diatomic molecule. Iodine is a diatomic molecule. That formula is I2. So diatomic molecules, we can say so and so. So and so are diatomic molecules. Likewise, monoatomic molecules are which one? Monoatomic molecules, one example is noble gases. Monoatomic molecules, one example is what means noble gases. Noble gases, helium. Helium is one example. Neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. These are noble gases. These are monoatomic molecules. Monoatomic molecules means, suppose we will take helium molecule. Helium molecule. This helium molecule formula is He. Helium atom formula is He. What does it indicate? This helium molecule formula is He. Helium atom formula also He. That means this helium molecule contains one helium atom. Helium molecule contains one helium atom, we can say. Helium molecule contains one helium atom, we can say. Therefore, it is monoatomic molecule. Sir, okay. Then metals in vapor state. Metals in vapor state comes under monoatomic molecules. Metals in vapor state comes under monoatomic molecules. In that also some exception is there. Some molecules are in diatomic state. One example is gallium is existing in diatomic form in the vapor state. Gallium is a metal which exists as a diatomic molecule in the vapor state. So generally, if you see, metals in vapor state comes under monoatomic. Generally, exception will be there. Exception, one example is gallium. Gallium will exist as diatomic molecule in the vapor state. Sir, general is what? General is metals in vapor state. Metals in vapor state exist as monoatomic molecules. Sir, now we will come back to this sodium vapor lamp. In this sodium vapor lamp, sodium vapor is present. Sodium vapor consists of atoms, shall we say, or molecules, shall we say. If you say molecules, which type of molecules? Monoatomic molecules or diatomic molecules or triatomic molecules? Many are there. Octatomic molecules, polyatomic molecules, like this, many are there. Which type of molecules? This sodium vapor. Then sodium is metal or non-metal, that also think it. Okay. In the periodic table, most of the elements come under metals. Only few are non-metals. So sodium is a metal, that you know. So this metal vapor, sodium is a metal. Now you say metal vapors generally consist of atoms. Metal vapors generally exist in the form of atoms. Now sodium vapor consists of atoms, shall we say, or molecules, shall we say. Which shall we say? In the sodium vapor, discrete particles. In the sodium vapor, discrete particles are what? Discrete particles. Discrete particles means which present separate manner, separate. That is called discrete particles. Now you are saying that discrete particles in sodium vapor is atoms. That means we can say molecules also, but which type means monoatomic molecules. Sir. That means sodium vapor contains atoms. Now you see this spectrum is obtained by this sodium vapor. This sodium vapor gives this spectrum. Therefore, this spectrum is called sodium spectrum. Now shall we say sodium vapor contains atoms. So this sodium atoms gives this spectrum. Therefore, this spectrum is also called what? Also called what? This spectrum is an example for which shall we say? Because this spectrum is obtained by sodium vapor. Sodium vapor contains sodium atoms. So sodium atoms gives this spectrum. Okay, therefore, shall we say this is an example of a so-and-so spectrum? Shall we say? This spectrum is an example for so-and-so, shall we say? Can we say or not? So shall we say sodium vapor contains sodium atoms? Therefore, it is an example for atomic spectrum. Can we say or not? So shall we say this is an example for atomic spectrum? Sir. So this spectrum is an example for what means atomic spectrum, we can say. Sir. In this atomic spectrum, at this wavelength, yellow color is there. This is yellow color. This yellow color is present exactly at so and so wavelength. Therefore, this yellow color shall we say as it is line, shall we say, or shall we say it is a band? What shall we say? This yellow color is having particular wavelength. This yellow color is having particular wavelength means, shall we say this as a line or shall we say as a band? What shall we say? Band means it contain, you are saying this is as a, one student says band, one student says line. Sir, what is meant by band? So band means it consists of several wavelengths. Band means it consists of several wavelengths. Line means it consists of one wavelength. Okay, superficially we are talking. If you take this prism is having still more resolution power, this line also may be divided into finer lines. So superficially if you see, this band means consist of several wavelengths, several frequencies. Line is made up of a single wavelength. We are talking superficially. Okay, Not exactly. Why we are using this superficial word in the sense, if we use this prism having still more resolution power, then this also will split. This line also will split. Okay. Minute manner, if you see, this line also will split. So that only we are saying superficially. Sir, superficially we are talking. Now this band means consists of several frequencies, several wavelengths. Line means consists of single wavelength or single frequency. Now you say this yellow color is at so and so wavelength. This yellow color is at so and so wavelength, which indicates line or band. You think it. So we can say this is as a line spectrum. So you are saying that this is line. So this is also line. So you are calling this is as a what spectrum means line spectrum you are saying. You are calling this is as a line spectrum because it contains line. Next, this line present here, it is this yellow color is having bright. This yellow color means shall we say it is bright or dark? What shall we say? You know that this yellow color is shall we say it is bright or dark? Means you will say it is bright. Sir, this yellow color line, shall we say as bright or dark? Means you know that that is bright. Rest of the place, you see this place, rest of the place in the spectrum, rest of the place appearing dark. In the spectrum, rest of this place is appearing dark. In the spectrum, rest of the place is appearing dark. So, shall we say that this spectrum is bright lines in dark background, shall we say? Bright lines in dark background. This spectrum is coming under like this. This spectrum is what means bright lines in dark background. Like this we can say. This spectrum we can say as bright lines in dark background we can say. Bright lines in dark background we can say. Shall we say like this? This point do you accept? Sir. So you are saying that this spectrum we can say as bright lines in dark background. Background is dark. Why? Because you see this part and all dark. This part and all dark. This part and all dark. This part 5890 angstrom is bright yellow color. 5896 angstrom is bright yellow color. Rest of the places are dark. So that we can say it is bright lines in dark background. This spectrum we can say bright lines in dark background. Then shall we say this spectrum as a continuous spectrum? Shall we say this spectrum as a continuous spectrum or discontinuous spectrum? What shall we say? Continuous spectrum or discontinuous spectrum? For this case, we will take another example. What is that means? WIBGR also we will take. We will take WIBGR also. WIBGR will take. WIBGR means violet will be there, then indigo will be there, then blue will be there, and so on. Now you say WIBGR is one spectrum given for you. This sodium spectrum also given. You are given one is WIBGR spectrum. That means visible spectrum. Another one is this sodium spectrum. Two spectrum are given to you. Two spectra are given to you. Now you say this WIBGR is number one is this continuous or discontinuous. This sodium spectrum is number two continuous or discontinuous. What do you say? You think it. So this how this WIBGR is there means from this point, at this point violet is there. If we go like this, violet intensity decreases. If we go like this, violet intensity decreases. At this point, violet intensity is 0. At this point, violet intensity is maximum. At this point, violet intensity is 0. If we go like this, intensity of violet decreases and becomes 0 here. At this point, indigo intensity is maximum. If we go like this, indigo intensity decreases. At this point, indigo intensity becomes 0. So you are saying that VIBGYOR is continuous spectrum. This sodium spectrum is discontinuous, you are saying. Sir. So you are saying that sodium is a discontinuous spectrum, you are saying. Sodium spectrum is a discontinuous, VIBGYOR is continuous spectrum, you are saying. Sir, okay. What you said, that is correct. Now, you say that this spectrum is obtained because the sodium vapor emits radiation. Due to that, shall we say, or sodium vapor absorbs radiation, due to that we got this spectrum. What do you say? We got this spectrum due to emission of radiation by sodium vapor or absorption of radiation by sodium vapor. What do you say? We got this sodium spectrum by the emission of radiation of sodium vapor or by the absorption of radiation of sodium vapor. What shall we say? So you are saying that this sodium vapor is emitting radiation, so that we got this spectrum. Hence, this spectrum is called emission spectrum. You are saying. You are saying that this spectrum is called emission spectrum. So this spectrum we will call it as so on. So in these ways we can call it as sir. So in this we said like this. Now we will take opposite. We will take. For emission spectrum, what is opposite? You know, absorption. Sir. Now we will take absorption spectrum of same sodium. We will take absorption spectrum of same sodium. We will take. How the spectrum will be there, do you think? Will it be bright lines in dark background? Otherwise, opposite of this, what do you say? And what about this wavelength? 5890 angstrom. What about this wavelength? 5896 angstrom. What about this wavelength? At this wavelength, what will be there? Yellow color will be there, or what will be there? What do you say? This is, you said it is emission spectrum. It is quite correct. Experiment also says same. Now we will go for opposite of emission. That is called absorption spectrum. Absorption spectrum of sodium we want to see. Absorption spectrum of sodium will appear what? So you are saying that dark lines in bright background. This is called absorption spectrum of sodium. Sorry, okay, what you said, that is correct. So absorption spectrum of sodium, how it is appearing means dark lines in bright background. You are correct. Now, do you mean that dark line present at 5890 angstrom and the dark line present at 5896 angstrom? Do you mean, or do you say dark lines will be at some other wavelengths? What do you say? What about dark lines? Dark lines in which wavelengths do you say? Now we will take what we are taking in the sense, we are taking visible light. We are going for which one in the sense? Absorption spectrum of sodium we want to discuss. For that case, we are going. We will take VIBGYOR. We will take VIBGYOR in the sense visible light. We are taking VIBGYOR. So VIBGYOR means it is visible light. This visible light consists of 7 colors. If you mix all the 7 colors, it appears white. On mixing all the 7 colors, this radiation is appearing white. Sorry, we have taken VIBGYOR. Why did we take VIBGYOR? In order to see absorption spectrum of sodium. Sir, then we will see. Okay, you are saying that you are correct. Dark line at 5890 and 5896 angstrom. You are correct. Now we are taking a slit. We are taking a slit here. Now through the slit, this VIBGYOR is coming out. Okay, a fine ray is coming out through the slit. Why we have to keep slit? In order to get a fine ray. So we are getting a fine ray. We are getting a fine ray. We are getting, sorry. So we are getting fine ray which comes through the slit. Then we have to take a vessel here. In this vessel, we have to take sodium because we want absorption spectrum of sodium. Sorry. So we want to take sodium. Okay, let us take sodium. Now, will you take sodium in which physical state? In which physical state will you take sodium? We want absorption spectrum. So we want to take sodium. We have to take sodium in which physical state we have to take, and whether we will take it is in atom form or molecule form or element form or compound form. In which form we have to take this sodium? That is the question. Here we have to take a sodium because we want to discuss about absorption spectrum of sodium. So we have to take sodium in which physical state, number one. Number two, sodium we have to take in elemental form or compound form. Okay, that is number two. This is the question here. Sir, okay. Now this VIBGR is allowed to pass through this sodium. Is allowed to pass through this sodium. Here we are having a question mark also. Physical state is one question. Element or compound is another question. That also we have to see. At later we have to see. So this VIBGR is allowed to pass through this. So VIBGR is passing through this. VIBGR is passing through this. Then if any coming out radiation is there, means that you take and that you take and allow that one through the slit, allow that one through the slit. How the slit should be there, means so one student says that it is in elemental form. This we have to check it later, whether it is element or not. We have to check it. Sorry, we will check it later. After completion, we will check. We will come back to this one. Now, here we have to keep a slit. How this slit and this slit should be there, means in this slit a tiny hole, in this slit a tiny hole should be exactly parallel, like this should be there. Then this coming out radiation, if any radiation coming out from this sodium, that radiation coming out like this, coming out like this. Okay, then this radiation is allowed to fall on a prism. A dispersion takes place. After dispersion, emergent rays comes out. Emergent rays is focused on photographic plate. Then we are developing the photographic plate. We are getting the spectrum. Sir, how the spectrum will be there, that we will see. How the spectrum will be there, that we will see. In the spectrum, a dark line is present. This is what means a dark line. This dark line present at which wavelength, means the dark line present at 5890 angstrom, it is called D1 line. And another dark line is present. Another dark line is present that is having wavelength 5896 angstrom, that is called D2 line. So regarding wavelength, what you said, that is correct. Sir, you said dark lines, that is also correct. Then how the rest of the place is there? Rest of the place is appearing bright. Rest of the place appearing bright. This rest of the place appearing bright. Okay, rest of the place appearing bright. Sir, okay. So on the spectrum we got, you said it is a dark lines in bright background, you said, that is correct. Now we will see it is called absorption spectrum or emission spectrum. What that we will see. For that, what experiment says what, that point we will see. Then we will discuss whether it is element or compound or what physical state, that and all we will see. Now first we will see experimentally what is taken here. Experimentally what is taken means aqueous solution of sodium chloride. What is taken in this vessel means aqueous solution of sodium chloride is taken. Why is it so? That is question mark. We have to discuss later. So the experiment says that we have to take here aqueous solution of sodium chloride. We have to take in this vessel, sir. So in this vessel, we are taking a aqueous solution of sodium chloride. Now you are asking question: will the bright area be in yellow color? Does the dark lines have wavelength? Okay, you are asking like this question. Sorry, sir, I will say that one. Here, the one question is this dark line, is it having any wavelength? That you are asking. Dark line, is it having any wavelength? That you are asking. This is dark line means here radiation has fallen here or radiation has not fallen. That we have to see. Here it is bright. You are saying that this bright means is it yellow color? whether this bright is yellow color or what you are asking. Okay. Now, whether this bright is having what color, we have to discuss one question. This bright is having what color? That is one question. Second question is this dark is it having any wavelength? That is second question. Sir, that we will see. Now we will take this. Here these two questions we have to discuss. Here we have taken a aqueous solution of sodium chloride. In this vessel, what is there means aqueous solution of sodium chloride. Here what is there means VGR is there. VGR means we are taking this VGR from some source. That means here bulb is there. Here some bulb is there. This bulb is glowing. This bulb is emitting VGR. That VGR we have taken. This VGR is not given by sodium chloride solution. You know that aqueous solution of sodium chloride, you know that this you can prepare also. Just to take salt. We are using salt for taking food. We are using the salt. That salt is sodium chloride. Take that salt, add water, and prepare aqueous solution of sodium chloride. Okay. Shall we say this solution is emitting VGR? Can we say? No. Therefore, this VGR is not given by this solution. This VGR we are taking from some other source. That is, this light is glowing. It is emitting VGR. That VGR we have taken. This VGR we are passing through this aqueous solution of sodium chloride. This VGR we are passing through aqueous solution of sodium chloride. Then coming out radiation. If any radiation is coming out, that we are considering. That is passed through slit, passed through prism, and we got this spectrum. So how this spectrum is appearing? This spectrum is appearing. How? In what way this spectrum is appearing? That we have to see. So for this, we will take sodium vapor. We will take this sodium vapor lamp. This sodium vapor lamp is emitting. The sodium vapor lamp emits yellow color. The sodium vapor lamp emits yellow color. That you know. Sodium vapor lamp emits yellow color. So that we got yellow lines in emission spectrum we got. Now you say sodium vapor lamp emits yellow color because of what? Why it emits yellow color? Sodium vapor lamp is emitting yellow color, no? Why does it emit yellow color? Due to which it has emitted yellow color? That we have to see. Sir, now we will take sodium vapor lamp. We will take sodium atom. We will take. Atom consists of electrons, protons, and neutrons. Now, in the atom, what is there means electrons present, protons present, and neutrons present. This sodium vapor is emitting yellow color if you pass current to this. If we give discharge to this sodium vapor, then only it is emitting yellow color, isn't it, sir? So you are passing current, you are giving discharge. So you are giving discharge means you are giving energy to this sodium. That is the meaning. You are giving energy to this sodium in the form of current. Sir, you gave energy to the sodium. Now in the sodium, which will take this energy? It is an atom. For this atom, we gave name as sodium. That's all. For this atom, in this atom, which will take this energy? You are giving the energy in the form of current. You are giving discharge. That means you are giving energy. That energy is taken by sodium. That's why sodium is emitted yellow color. Otherwise, will it emit yellow color? Sorry. So sodium is appearing as what normally? Sodium is appearing in what way normally? Normally, how sodium will be there? Normally, how sodium will be there? Normally, how sodium is appearing means it is somewhat grayish white. It is somewhat grayish white. Grayish white. Like this, it is appearing. It is appearing how in the sense in the grayish white. Like this, it is appearing. Sodium normally, if suppose you are taking sodium metal. Sodium metal, suppose you are given sodium metal means sodium metal you are able to see. That sodium metal, how it will be there means it will appear grayish white. Okay, it is appearing grayish white. Now we have taken sodium vapor lamp. Sodium vapor lamp we have taken, we are giving energy in the sodium atom, which is taking this energy, means you are taking you are saying that electrons taking this energy. You are correct. Why electrons taking energy? Why can't protons and neutrons? In the sodium atom, electrons taking energy, you are saying. Why can't protons and neutrons? Why protons and neutrons are not taking energy? Now see that protons and neutrons present in the nucleus. Nucleus present deep of atom. Deep of atom. That means nucleus is present at center of an atom. Okay. So nucleus is present at center of an atom. Around this atom, what is there? Electron cloud is there. Electron cloud is there like this. Around this nucleus, what is there? Means electron cloud is there. Consider this in a three-dimensional. For example, spherical. For example, spherical. Okay. In a three-dimensional, you have to consider. So nucleus is a three-dimensional one. It is a spherical. Okay. Around the nucleus, what is there? Electron is there. Electron is present in the form of what? Cloud. Sorry. You are saying electron as a cloud means whether electron is a particle or wave. What do you say? Whether electron is a particle or wave. What shall we say? Here we are saying electron is a cloud. In the photoelectric effect, what we said means free electron is there. Free electron is there. Radiation contains quantum. Radiation contains quantum. This quantum falling on free electron. This free electron is absorbing this quantum. Therefore, absorbing quantum and some process taking place and it is ejecting out. That process is called photoelectric effect. Now you say this quantum means it is radiation. No, this quantum is present in the radiation. Now you say whether radiation is wave or particle. Which we have to say? Whether radiation is a wave or particle. Then if you say this one, we can say quantum is wave or particle, we can say. You are saying that radiation is a wave. Now you say that if this quantum makes collision on this free electron, then only this free electron will absorb this quantum, isn't it? If this quantum collides with this free electron, then only this free electron will absorb this quantum. Otherwise, will it absorb? You think it? Suppose a man is standing in the presence of sunlight. Sunlight is falling on the man. Sunlight is falling means sunlight is making collision on him. That's why his body is absorbing the sunlight and utilizes that for synthesizing, preparing vitamin D. Isn't it? So likewise, this quantum is present in the radiation. If this quantum makes collision on this free electron, then only this free electron will absorb this quantum, otherwise no. Yes or no? If collision takes place, then only absorption. No? It is making collision on this free electron means it should be a particle or wave. What this is? What this is, do you say? It is getting collision with quantum means this free electron is getting collision with quantum means whether the free electron is particle or wave. What do we say? We cannot see the electron